Hi, this is Vic, and before I talk about the Cadillac ELR, I want to first leave you with a quick mention of the CyberKnife. You notice I changed the graphic of the Fight Like a Spartan sign. I put the URL of cyberknife.com on there because I feel it's important. If a person is interested in the CyberKnife, is curious about the CyberKnife to discover what the CyberKnife can do, you can go to cyberknife.com and use their search feature, and by entering your zip code, it will tell you of a hospital that's the closest hospital to you that has a CyberKnife facility in it. I was fortunate enough to have a CyberKnife facility, a hospital that had a CyberKnife facility within a short driving distance from me. Like I said, during my course of treatment for 5 days, I would drive over there and lay down for 45 minutes, fully dressed, without being cut on, lay down for 45 minutes, and go to work. And I did that every single day. And there's absolutely zero interruption between my private life, my wife's and I private life. There was no interruption in that. And the CyberKnife cured me of my prostate cancer. Now, the CyberKnife does in fact kill cancer or tumors in various parts of the male or female body, either the lung cancer, lung tumors, and or the brain, depending upon the patient. Now, some doctors may or may not know what the CyberKnife can do. My doctor, for example, did not know of the CyberKnife. The oncologist that worked with the CyberKnife knew exactly what it could do. And the doctor, well, there was a technician under the supervision of a doctor that gave me my treatments. It's absolutely glorious too. Now, the reason for the band is I'm challenging everyone to please wear a band that is the color of the crimson color of a Spartan to show your support for fighting prostate cancer. September, each and every September every year is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. And I'm challenging everyone, man, woman, or child, male or female, doesn't matter, show your support for fighting this prostate cancer. It's easily destroyable by using the CyberKnife. It destroyed my cancer. I'm cancer-free, have been since 2007. It is now 2015. Hi, this is my update on my 2014 Cadillac ELR after I've driven it round trip from North Carolina to Jacksonville, Florida. As you can see on the left-hand side of the display, I drove a total of 400.9 miles. My average for this 400.9 miles was 36.0 miles per gallon. Now, right under that 36 miles per gallon, you'll see lifetime is 79.7 miles per gallon. My lifetime is now decreased. I was above 81 for a lifetime, and having to drive long distance caused me to drop below 80. I'm now at 79.7. But there's no doubt in my mind that that's going to increase very quickly. Okay, but getting back to an update about my mileage. One thing that I don't like is that I had to use more gasoline, much more gasoline than I'm accustomed to using on a regular basis. I think maybe there's a market for aftermarket entrepreneurs to tweak the extended range electric vehicles so that more output of the generator or the gas engine goes towards the power supply to allow one to drive more hours without the generator or the engine running. As you can see by this, indicated by this circle, the majority of the circle is blue, indicating that the car used electricity that was generated by the generator. and there's a small green section of the circle indicating the time that I was driving without the generator running, or I was drawing electricity from the built-in power supply. Now, as you can see above the circle, for 63.0 miles, I drove using electricity only from the power supply. For 337 miles, I drove using electricity that was generated by the generator or the gas engine. Now, you notice I continually say using electricity from the power supply or using electricity from the generator. That's because this vehicle is in fact an electric vehicle. The wheels are turned by electric motors. So therefore, the engine does not, or the generator does not have to be running in order for the wheels to turn, because it's electric motors that turn the wheels. So the power supply or the generator can cause the wheels to turn. But I think there's, once again, I think there's an aftermarket area that may be wide open for technicians that maybe have the knowledge and the inclination to tweak the electronics and or the computer in the extended range electric vehicles to allow the electricity to port over to the electronics to port more of the generator's output into the power supply. Because you can see there's a very small percentage of the time that was allowed that I drove the car without the generator running. For only 63 miles out of the 400.9 was I able to drive the car without the generator running. I had to run the generator for an inordinate amount of time, lots of time, much more than I'm accustomed to doing. I think maybe the engineers should and can re-engineer future models of the extended range electric vehicle to allow mountain mode to add more charge to the power supply while a person is driving. But anyway, as you can see, like I said, 36.0 miles per gallon is my average. A lot of people would be happy to get 36 miles per gallon. Unfortunately, I am not. My lifetime is now 79.7. I was in fact past 81, just over 81. I'll be back above 81 again very shortly. There's no doubt about it. But that's my update. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.